Hey guys, this is North back again with another video. Today's video, I'm just going to give you my brief review or my thoughts on the new fragrance from the House of Diptyque. It is a Harrods exclusive at the moment, and this one is Opsis Eau de Parfum. Now, I did order this directly from Harrods. I paid a shipping cost for it. I did really want to check it out because I do really like the House of Diptyque. I love their presentation and their bottle designs, as well as the majority of their scents. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now again, this is a Harrods exclusive. The retail price of Opsis is $198. And I paid $50 for shipping for it. This is for 75 ml. I believe that's a little bit like around $25 more, I believe, than the normal retail prices. This scent is supposed to be reminiscent of the theaters in London in the 1920s. And Opsis is a Greek word that translates to spectacle. Now, the presentation, as you see, I've shown this. Just open it here. Fragrance sits quite snug inside of here. And again, I just love their presentation. I love the design of the bottles. There's nothing like it out there in the market. So I do enjoy that, you know, as far as from an aesthetic standpoint. And it has these little tassels or whatever on the inside. But it does have the gold plaque like that limited release leather one. The notes in the Opsis are quite few. The notes in it are bergamot, musk, iris, and incense. And the perfumer behind this one is, let me look, it's Fabrice Pellegrin. Now Fabrice Pellegrin is the same perfumer that did Volutes. And so these two remind me of one another, but not in the same way. So what I get from this fragrance is that it does open up quite peppery and a little smoky with the incense. You don't get much bergamot from it or any citrus from it, maybe a hint here and there, and then it dries down to sort of this iris feel. Now, when I was smelling it, I felt some kinship, that it had some kinship to Volutes. So I had to make sure, because on Fragrantica, they don't note the perfumer, but I looked up one of the other reviewers. He wrote up a review on it, and he did note that Fabrice Pellegrin did perfume this one as well. Now, they don't smell alike, but the similarities between Opsis and Volutes is that they wear very similarly. They do have this iris that plays in the background. It's not a big iris fragrance like something like Eau de Ver from Frederic Malle or a number of Guerlains, but it's not that type of iris. The iris is just a complementary note. And to me, again, what is similar about them is that they wear very similarly. I cannot think of anyone that would find Opsis to smell bad. It may not be their cup of tea, but it's a very non-offensive fragrance. It's something that almost anyone can pull off. Obviously, this is a unisex fragrance, and it's just very wearable. To me, it's still extremely hot here. It's still over 100 degrees every day, so I don't get that much wear of it. I work inside an air-conditioned place, so I do get it, but I feel like it would be best worn in maybe like autumn or fall times. In the dead of winter, I don't think it would project as much because it sits very close to the skin. Now, it does have a decent longevity. I'd say maybe 4 to 6 hours, give or take, depending on your skin. So you will smell it throughout the life of it, but it only projects very close to you. You'll have like a scent bubble, and then you'll think that it's gone, and then you'll get whiffs of it while you're putting the groceries in the trunk or something like that. Now, when I was looking up the fragrance and watching a couple reviews, and on Fragrantica, you know, they'll put "this reminds me of," and people were saying that it reminds them of Gaiac 10 from Le Labo. Gaiac 10 is a Tokyo City exclusive, so since it is September now, I was able to go to the Le Labo store and smell Gaiac 10. And when I smelled Gaiac 10, I just said to myself, if it smells anything similar to Gaiac 10, then I will like it. They do have some similarities, but again, they're not alike. They're sort of in the same ballpark as like a woody floral musk type of scent. but that's about it, because this one is a little bit more peppery in the opening than Gaiac 10, for example. Now, I was asking myself before I wanted to try to do a review of Opsis, if it were a normal release, if I was just able to go to Harvey Nichols or Bloomingdale's and smell it, would I buy it? I'd say maybe to a strong yes. I do enjoy this fragrance much more than the other Diptyque fragrances that I had in my collection that I've since sold. For example, Eau de Well, Tamdal, Philosophos. This is more of my alley and more of my style of fragrance that I really like. Again, to me, it has like a kinship to Volutes, just the way that it wears. So if you like fragrances that have like a slight undertone of iris, maybe a little bit of incense and some pepperiness to it, you might like Opsis. Again, I would not recommend blind buying, but I did have to blind buy this. Obviously, if you're in the UK area, you're able to go by Harrods and check it out. And that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts on the Harrods exclusive from the House of Diptyque, Opsis. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.